I think after... Isn't it BRIO next? Oh, Castle Machinery, then BRIO. But before we do that, we're gonna go to Fumbling in the Dark. I think this gives us the pink gem. And here we have not too much of a bullcrap secret. Like, I guess you'd kind of just look behind it by instinct, but still, it's not the most, like, obvious. And it's kind of tricky to jump back in. But, yeah. Yeah, this gets a lot more difficult than the previous Dark level. It doesn't become too ridiculous, but you do have to be careful. But yeah, I just never really cared for these Dark levels in the series. I don't know, I don't really like challenge where you just, like, a challenge where it's hard because you can't see much ahead of you. Like, I don't know, I just prefer, like, actual challenge from, like, obstacles and whatnot. I kind of don't want to call this artificial difficulty, but yeah, I couldn't see anything there. Oh, did I get a checkpoint? No, I didn't. Okay, we can still keep going. Okay, but yeah, just part of me wants to call this artificial difficulty, but I don't know if that's the right term to use for this. But yeah, either way, I just never was a fan of these. But they're not too bad in this game. It's just, again, you just have to be careful and whatnot. Yeah, these stages and the toxic waste level are basically the definition of hallway, because yeah, look how narrow this is, and you know, it works for Crash, so I'm not complaining, but yeah, it's really narrow, especially compared to a lot of the other levels we played, except for the Road to Nowhere stages. Like, those were really linear. So, yeah. And you don't really get a lot of time to... Okay. You don't get too much leeway when it comes to, like, how much time Aku Aku will be lit up or whatever. And look how small the platforms get. It's ridiculous. Okay. No! Ugh, I hate spiders. I don't really have an arachnophobia or anything, but I used to be scared of spiders. I'm not really scared of spiders now, but for the most part, like, they still... See you guys in a bit. Alright, I think I'm around the area where I died last time, so I'm just gonna be a little bit careful here. Well, very careful here, Rob. Oh, gosh. Right. Okay. Alright, okay, we're making progress. Sweet progress. Alright. Ooh! Don't you dare go back up. Ah! Dang it to heck. Okay. Yes! Okay. I didn't say anything there because I wasn't sure if I was gonna die again or not. But, yes! I got a gem. Oh, it's just a regular gem. Okay. I guess the coloured gem is from the other Dark level. Because I swear we get a coloured gem in one of these. Excuse me. I burp a lot. Alright, well, we're done with that now, so let's go to Castle Machinery. The second, like, level like this. And, well, why I said about, like, there being, like, only one... Oh, also, by the way, if you really wanted to, you can just end the level now, but we have gems to collect. So, wait, actually. I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to actually get back up. Let's see how long this takes. Oh, it's only 24. Okay. You can actually count that as you go through the level, I guess. But nah, we're not actually going to fight BRIO because we want to actually play this level properly. No, I think, what do they turn into now? Is it just... Oh, it's just nothing, okay. Can you just drop down, please? Can you just drop down, please? Okay. I think it's actually possible to jump, do like a really high jump over there. Like, you have to, like, do a spin jump, so you, like, have more horizontal and vertical distance. But, no, I can never do that. But yeah, like I said, what I said about, like, there being only one level per theme, this is the prime exception. Like, well, I'm talking about level themes that are introduced on this island. Like, we saw another, like, Road to Nowhere level that was shown before, and then we had another Ruins level in... Okay, well, I guess another exception to that rule would be the Lights Out levels, but... Yeah, the Castle Machinery levels and Lights Out stuff, the Dark levels even, are the two exceptions to there being only one level per theme that's been introduced on this island. Other than that, everything else is like a one-shot, but pretty much. But I'm totally fine with this theme being used again, because again it has some of the more fair platforming challenges in the game, in my opinion, and they're not that long. So if you fail, it's not going to take too long to restart and try and get the gem again. So it's not too bad on that front. And I don't know, I just find them the more interesting levels to play through, and just some of the more fun levels to play and all that. So yeah, these levels get the Harry seal of approval, I suppose. But yeah. Alright. I don't think there's anything there. You can't even get up there, so... Oh, good. You have to be careful with that, though. Alright, we're almost at the end, I believe. Oh, okay, maybe not. But still. But yeah, there's nothing too crazy going on here. Like, it's pretty fair platforming in this throughout, really. Alright, careful with this. It's a lot easier to do this in a 2D plane than it is in a 3D one. Ah! Okay, I thought I screwed that jump up for a sec. No, I actually didn't know you could spin those little things. The first time well, not just the first time I played this game, but for quite a while. But I know. Well, I guess that's the joy of replaying games over and over again. You start to learn things that you never would have like seen otherwise. I don't know. Like when you keep replaying games, sometimes you just figure out new things, and it kind of feels cool, you know. Like you go like you play a game that you've had for years, and then you play it again, and you find figure out something that you've never seen before, and it kind of feels awesome in a sense. Like, you feel like, oh yeah, I figured that out, or well, not really figured something out, but I found this. I don't know. It just there's a lot of things you can find in video games, and part of the fun is just experimenting. Either way, though, we have another boss fight. This boss isn't until the end. It's really nothing too special. Basically, he just throws these potions at you. When he throws green ones, you just jump on them, jump on the little slime things, and once you hit the slimes, he's just gonna throw a bunch of these pink potions or whatever, and just jump around. And yeah, he just repeats this like 3 times or so. And come on, don't die. And I died. It's not too hard, but you kind of have to be careful with the slimes. Okay, there we go. That was kind of close. I do like how he tries to like smack you with the potions if you go too close. It's like in a BRIO challenge, he does the same thing when you beat them. So you know. Right, now we onto the final slime challenge, and now he's gonna do something else. Well, after this attack, and now he's gonna drink it himself, and then he turns into literally the Hulk. And all you have to do is, well, that wasn't really a good idea. Okay. Just go on those little stone platforms, and then just jump on top. Oh man, that was way too close, but yeah, don't spin because that'll damage you. Alright, now we have the lab. This is the final major level. Like, after this, we just have the Great Hall and Cortex, and then we just have to backtrack. Right, we aren't gonna go to fight Cortex right away, though. We're gonna do this level, then backtrack, then go to the Great Hall and all that. But yeah, now we have some slimes in the level. They're not too bad though. Pretty easy to avoid all around, and that could have been bad. I probably should have waited, but we're fine. Also, don't spin these boxes because there's a TNT box here, and oh man, I wasn't trying to do that. I was trying to just spin that one box, and the momentum carried me over there, so that kind of sucked. But thankfully we can still go on because we didn't get a checkpoint yet. So, alright, come on. Yeah, jumping into those little sections can help. So you don't have to, like, go all the way back to the beginning of the area. Alright. Alright, there we go. And just jump. I'm not even going to chance it this time. Alright. There we go. Oh. And yeah, you can notice like the lack of Aku crates here. Like it kind of makes it a little bit more tense. It's still not the worst level ever. Like, this is no slippery climb or the secret dark level. Like, it's not that level of difficulty for me, but it can get a little bit tense. It's all about timing in this level, really. Okay. Right, so let's just move on. And now we have these scientist guys. They're basically the main enemy. Okay. You basically spin him. He's gonna get electrocuted or whatever, and then just wait until that stops, then just spin him until he falls into the hole. Like, if you try hitting him when he's like electrified, well, I don't really need to explain it, but yeah, you get electrocuted and you die. Who would have thought? And you have these guys from Slippery Climb back. Alright. Now just jump over here. Alright, this is probably the toughest part of the level. Like, you have to time the laser gate, the laser barrier thing, or the laser fence, I guess you could call it. The electrocuting guy, and the switch will make the bridge appear, so you're gonna have to time everything. Okay, that looked really close, but we got it. Alright. And now, we have the stupid slime. This thing sucks. Because it keeps reappearing, and it doesn't really help. And yes, if the door closes on you, that does count as a death. So yeah, don't get crushed. Okay, all right. Ooh, doing good. All right, we're just at the end. We just need to make some jumps. All right, that should be good. What? Where? Where did I miss a box? You gotta be crapping me. Come on, dude. Okay, there we go. I don't know what I was talking about. I don't remember. I went through the level again, obviously, and I didn't see any box that I missed. This game's weird sometimes. Oh well.